sketchy walking to work in the winter. It's just pitch black. These are the pumpkins I was making last week. There's lots of different colours, shapes, etc. Back in the studio. So first I need to set up. Today I got asked if I could make some Christmassy things, so that is exactly what we're trying to do today. So to start off with, we're just making some robins. So I'm just gathering the colour up at the moment. This one here's the brown, then I'm just going to dip it into the white to get that white belly. And after I've done a couple layers of that, I'll do a layer of orange, just so it has that little patch of orange like a robin. I honestly think the thing that takes the longest with this is gathering the colour, because you've got to warm it up after every gather, and then it just takes a while. I've been really struggling to think of different ideas what I could make. I've obviously done the pumpkins for Halloween, and now we're on to Christmas stuff. So just let me know what you think I should make next out of glass. Just comment it down below and I will try my hardest to do what you say. But anyways, back to these robins. So I just gathered a bit more glass, and then I'm scooping it and padding it to get the right shape. It's so funny, when I'm like padding, all I can think about is there's literally only a bit of newspaper between this molten hot glass and my hand. It's honestly just so crazy to me. I wanted it to be like a cone shape, but a really plump cone, if that makes sense. Now for the fun bit, which is actually moulding it. So I'm just going to grab a little pinch of glass for its beak, then flip it around, grab its tail and pull that up. Then I'm going to clamp it down to make like it look more taily, like feathery almost. Then I'm just going to make two little indents for its eyes. As simple as that. I like to keep it really simple, because sometimes I just feel like simple and effective works best. Now all I have to do is knock it off and give it a little base to sit on. As easy as that. That is how you make a glass robin, and this is how it turned out. As you can see, when it's cooled, you can really see the colours and how it makes the pattern like a robin. I think they're super cute. Made these vases. I love that green. So keeping in with the Christmas theme, I decided, you know what, I'll try and make a Christmas tree. Again, no idea how I was going to do this, but I just went for it. Not going to lie, it turned out more like a Christmas bush, but, you know, it's a work in progress. To try and make this, all I did was gather some clear glass, put it in the green, warmed it back up, and then tried to shape it into a Christmas tree. I did this by making a cone to start off with, because I thought basic shape of a tree is a cone. Starting from the bottom of the cone, I just started pulling bits out to try and like represent the branches, until I was left with this tree slash bush. But you know, we rolled with it. I give it a little base to sit on, and I was thinking, how can I make this look a bit Christmassier? So I got some powdered white glass and tried sprinkling it on it like snow and heat it up. Can't really tell what it looked like here, but it did look cute. It was cute, okay? You know, I tried my hardest, and that is all you can ask for. So I made a couple trees, and then I was like, I'm calling it quits. Let's go back to something I know, and I thought I'm gonna make a Wicked inspired pumpkin, and it actually turned out really cute. If you want to see the whole video of this, it is on my TikTok. But yeah, that is all I had recorded for today, and if you want to see what I get up to next week at work, please let me know, and I will carry on making videos like this.